Hey everybody, it's Molly from Styles UK, and in today's live we are going to be printing onto Mumbles Teddies. So here's some examples that we've got for you. So on this Mumble we've got some Puff HTV, which is actually new to Styles, if you didn't know that already. Show that. Yeah, I feel like let's get started. Actually my first live, so in case this is a bit all over the place, I do apologise. But we're going to be using the auto open clam heat press. So let's get started. So we have a Highland cow, and there's two ways you can actually go about printing on Mumbles. So you can unzip the teddy and get out the stuffing, or you can leave it stuffed. My preference is leaving it stuffed, but I'll show you both ways. Am I right in thinking, sorry, Andy's behind the camera, we pre-press a Mumbles?
Yes, so with the Mumbles toys, it's something we've been having a lot of people asking us about over the last couple of weeks, and a lot of people have been decorating for Christmas, for special occasions, but a lot of people are coming a little bit unstuck with how to approach them, and they need the experts to give them a little bit of a demo, just to be like, here's how everything gets done together. So Molly's just going to walk you through how to approach this if you've never decorated anything stuffed like this before.
How easy it actually is. So I've already done this once before and it went perfectly, so I'm assuming it's going to go just as easily again. But the first thing we want to do is adjust the pressure. So normally I'd set this at 3 seconds and 3 seconds on both the pre-press part as well as the main press part. But with Mumbles, you typically just make it as low as the pressure will go. So I'll do that now. Just go awkwardly. Wait. Yeah, so I'm lowering the pressure.
How do you do that?
You turn, quarter turns, anti-clockwise. So you just do that all the way. And that will still give it a medium pressure on the Mumbles. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. And the thing to remember is with the Mumbles, when it's fully stuffed, you're going to be putting it on like a quarter of the press, like Molly's got there, just to give you confidence, because of the way the auto open comes down. It comes down perfectly through the middle with its over center pressure. It means that you'll be able to get accurate pressure no matter if the Mumbles is big or small. It'll always be possible to do it like that.
Yeah, so that's now pre-pressed. So obviously just do that for a couple of seconds. And then we've got some Puff HTV already cut. This is the navy one, I believe. So you can just place that on there. You've actually got quite a good printing space on the Mumbles teddy, which is ideal. Make that sure that's aligned. I might actually use some heat resistant tape.
Yeah.
It's called. Just because this little guy's leg is popping out and I don't really want to squash it. I need to get my hands in the way. Just put that on.
So what are some sort of occasions and events you think would be useful? So I think this is going to be quite a big product for a lot of decorators in 2026. But what are some of the use cases that you've seen for it already where you think that's a really good idea? To me, it's a great add-on sale for everything we're already doing.
Well, for example, with the design we've got on the transfer here, I think for football clubs or for any sort of sporting event, you can give like presents to people and then they can be personalised. You can also do like babies' first Christmases. That's what we got on this one. That's always good. Wedding gifts as well, if you've got children. What other events can you do? Schools. I'm sure you could probably do that as an add-on leavers if ever in primary school. Can you think of any other occasions that you'd have?
So we're just going live on Instagram, so we've got a few people joining us there as well now.
Oh,
sorry.
hello everybody. Just for those who've just joined, I'm showing you how to print onto Mumbles Teddies today using the auto open. So these are some examples, and we haven't actually pressed our transfer on, so you're not too late. But yeah, so some occasions would be like baby's first Christmases, all that kind of thing. Anything personalised is really good.
Lots of like sports clubs. So if you're already, if you're decorating for like football or rugby, there's football and rugby ball mumbles that Molly's going to show you later. I think thinking about like teacher presents, I think these would be quite good. There's some really nice graduation bears as well, which I think would be really
also
quite
so
fun.
many different mumbles out there, so you can choose.
And we've decorated on all of them, and they're all really sick. We've got quite a few people joining us on Instagram now.
Okay, so I've pre-pressed it, and just a recap: to adjust your pressure anti-clockwise all the way from Mumbles, and I've used some heat tape, so I'm now going to press it down.
So yeah, we're looking for medium pressure when it comes down. And for anyone that's wondering, these don't tend to scorch either, so that's why Molly's not had to use any kind of special paper or grip flex to do it at this point. Because they're really quite good.
And there we go. Take that off. Best part about puff is that it basically like pops off the carrier sheet. There you go. I think that looks really good actually.
So yeah, to give it a bit of a close up so everyone can see it, Molly, but I think that puff onto these mumbles has a really nice sort of tactile feel. Something a bit different to offer to your customers, and because that puff is so smooth, it's going to be really nice. If that like ends up in the hands of like a little kid or
it's quite sensory.
It's going to feel it is very sensory.
Soothing as well. It's like
it'll feel nice.
It's not a rough texture; it's really soft. But yeah, so that's really easy, and obviously you could use a different transfer type if you wanted a full graphic design. I'm sure that would work on it as well. Yeah,
absolutely. The whole space, because you can get that pressure down on it, it's going to be very easy for anyone to decorate pretty much any transfer type. We've tried DTF, screen, plastisol, loads of different types of vinyl, glitter vinyl, well, puff. I mean, if you could put puff vinyl onto it, then
you can put anything on it.
You can put anything onto it. You really don't need to worry about it.
And puff works really well, so that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to give the rugby ball a go to show people
Let's
what
do that.
So again, I am going to use puff just because that's what I've got printed out.
Puff is now available from styles.co.uk. Anyone who missed our live last week, this is available in 11 different colours, so you can get hold of it very easily now. Lots of people joining us on Instagram now as well. So do get in the comments if you've ever used Mumbles or not before.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'd love to hear what you've been decorating onto them. Or if you've never decorated, please tell us why. What's holding you up? What would you like to see more? Molly's here to show you that anyone can decorate onto Mumbles with no problems. So do get in the comments to let us know what you'd like to see.
I'm wondering whether to leave this one unstuffed or not.
Well, that's the good thing. There's lots of access points. So it means that if you're going to, you either got to put the stuffing in at this point and then decorate it, or this is a good time to use a pillow. Yeah,
you think a pillow?
You definitely want something because although this is, this is potentially going to a small child. So if it's going to the intention is it's going to a child, then there's a good chance it's going to be taken off the ball and washed.
True.
So that's why we want to make sure we isolate those seams in that instant. If it's just for, let's say if it's like men's rugby club and it's just like
it's not going to get cuddled every night.
it's going to get once washed or twice once, and then you can kind of work through it a bit quicker. But if it's going for a kid, then I would isolate those areas to make sure you're not getting any seams and you're getting that perfect.
So you recommend if it's for a child to take out stuffing?
I would put a heat press pillow in there. Yeah, so, just to kind of bump it up, or have
we got a pillow?
The Print Perfect pads. I can go and get one for you.
Yes, please. But yeah, so the stuffing also really easy to put back inside. Literally just slides in there, and it's all a zip as well. But for this example, it's actually a name they've gone for to show a bit more personalisation. But it's literally so many areas that you can print on for this. How many have you got? 1, 2. You've got 4 separate panels that you can print on.
So I don't know whether you might want to use the edge of a pillow just to bulk it out a bit.
What, so like this sort of thing?
Yeah, or one of the 2 Print Perfect pads might be better.
Have a little play around.
So every mumble is different to decorate, but once you've done it once, it's really easy to keep replicating it. And if it's like this one, it's always good to try and match the panel to the accessory and then try and get the design to fit within the panel of the design. So you're going to get that really nice application that way.
Make sure. I think that's the best we're going to get
There we go.
And so how do you suggest? Like,
that looks good. I think the thing to remember now. So if you're using one of the Print Perfect pads, which are kind of dangling in front of the camera, so you can see them a bit better. These are a little thicker and a little tougher than a pillow. So now the pressure is going to be off slightly.
Oh yeah, we need to adjust the pressure.
We need to adjust the pressure. That's why if you're decorating them, do the same type of animal or ball all at the same time. That way you can make sure you just don't have to keep adjusting pressure between each one. That's why you've got with the digital timer, you can just change it to small increments and just kind of keep pressure. Exactly. And it's very easy to find it.
So I have to set that to 3 and 3. And I'm now I know it's obviously going to be too low pressure because I've done the Teddy stuff before. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit and then check what it is.
And for anyone that's at home with a heat press,
that's a 3.
You want to move them quarter turns at a time because it's very accurate. So just a quarter turn here and there, and then you'll be able to find that pressure. I
reckon that'll be fine. It was 3 and I've just done another quarter turn. So we obviously want medium pressure.
So ready to set the timer back now.
Yep, just reset the timer. So we want to keep it on 3 for the pre-press, but then is it 15 or 12? 15 seconds.
Yeah, we'll do 15.
Cool, right. Then we've got our puff HTV again. Place that in the middle.
There we go, and then there'll be the pre-press.
We just pre-pressed it.
Did you do the timer again?
Yeah. So I've done the timer. I have to pre-press it again, otherwise it won't press for the whole time.
The nice thing as well is that with the puff, the release on it's really nice as well. So this will start to pop off as soon as that press goes back up again.
That is 4 for pressure. That is medium. Exactly what we wanted.
The quite nice thing about these as well is that the packaging for the ball comes separate, so they pack down quite nice.
Yeah, they're quite compact. So you can see there, it's already popping off. Wow,
that looks really good.
That looks really good.
Okay, first time.
You can see.
With puff.
And
again.
I'm not an expert, in case you can't tell. So if I can do it, I think you'll all manage.
And this gives you've got options here, so you give that for any birthday, any Christmas, anything personalised with like football or rugby. You've got some big sporting events coming up this year, so that's another good option.
We've also got like the World Cup and things like that. Like, you can do all sorts.
End of season awards. I think this could be quite a fun one, just to give us like best player to set on, or maybe they're going on a tour as especially a younger kids tour. That'd be quite a nice option to have as well.
Yeah, there's endless opportunities with this sort of thing.
It's thinking about like Christmas Day. Like
imagine
if you've got like a rugby or football fan, like give them a soft plushy ball to throw around the house rather than a prop one, and you might
not break as much.
Be a bit safer that way as well.
Oh, I can't get a zip up at the moment, but give that
to Andy. Background.
Trying to think, what should we do next? I'm thinking, let's do a different type of transfer. Not transfer. We'll do another HTV, but a different type. So we have. I want to call this an octopus. That's an octopus mumble. Yeah.
It's got 8
legs. There you go. So this one has this one also does have a zip, but I do prefer it when they're stuffed, so I'm gonna leave it again. And obviously we have to adjust our pressure all the way to the clockwise to make it looser again, or lower. That's the right word to use.
think it's also a lot more animal friendly to put it under a heat press versus like an embroidery machine.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit cruel if you just stick a needle into the poor thing.
Yeah, see them flapping around on some of your embroidery machines. It looks a bit savage, to be honest.
I'm going to pre-press this again. Wow, the pressure that doesn't go in. I might actually have to take the stuffing out for this one. 6, what are we saying? Is that too high? I think 6 is.
6 is okay.
I think 6 is okay.
Yeah. The main thing, because we've switched to a different one, is just show everyone if it's how the finish looks. Because I think this one will scorch, which I know people are worried about. They're worried about scorching.
Well, I accidentally just pre-pressed that for 15 seconds, so I'll show you if it scorches now. I'll change that so it makes it. So this is hologram HTV.
Yeah, this is our effects one, yeah.
So we've got that nice and shiny. And we can just place that straight in the middle again. So this is another example of how you can do like a baby's first Christmas. This sort of thing also you keep forever. I feel like it's quite like a memory. Yeah, press that.
And again, there's just lots of use cases. I mean, like say, birthday, Christmas, maybe.
Well, if someone's got a favourite thing, like a favourite item, and because Mumbles has so many different types of teddies, and you can just personalise it that way.
Yeah, if you go, maybe going on like holiday.
Hot peel or cold peel.
I think that's a cold peel.
Is it?
Only one way to find out, I suppose.
Well, it's coming off.
Okay.
So there we go. Nice. And it didn't actually scorch. That proves that one.
So there you go. That's the thing I know that a lot of people are worried about. Like, I'm going to mess this up, I'm going to scorch it, but it's quite a nice surface to decorate. It's not too squishy, the actual panel, is it?
No, yeah.
So it's quite easy to actually...
That turned out really nicely, though. Again, so a different type of material on the teddy. That does work as well. And that's a lot more thinner, so in case you were wondering if that makes a difference. What should we do next? Any ideas? Well, we could probably utilise a different area. No?
Yeah, let's try that. Should we try and put maybe like a heat transfer on there?
Yeah.
We don't do a DTF or a screen on there just as...
You just zip that up, and I was about to say maybe we should use that.
We go get another one.
Yeah, we could get a different one. But do you want to pass it so I can show you what it looks like it's done up? That's so cool, though, with the puff. I think that looks really good. But with puff as well, I think it's the longer that you press it for, the higher the puff raises. So that's also personalised if you wanted to use puff and make it a little bit smaller. I guess like the deck.
Yeah, you can go sort of between 12 and...
Oh, sorry, I'm moving the Highland cow. Thank you. Okay, so we have the same rugby ball, but this one of the panels, would you call this a panel? I
think so.
One of the panels has got a... What transfer is that?
That is an ultra colour.
So this is ultra colour.
Yeah, so that one is the water-based ultra colour transfer.
So
if you know, when you start to become successful with these, which I know all of you will be able to, then you can very much scale this up as well. It's a really good opportunity there to get some really good scale as well, because you could just, I mean, you've seen when I'm decorating these, they take just as long as a t-shirt.
And I'm trying to procrastinate this as well a little bit.
Just as long as a t-shirt. But there's some really great profit options out there for you, because these are all based on popular plush and squishy products that you could put into just about any environment.
Well, I'm not going to name specific examples, but I'm sure you can all think of a teddy brand that you pay a sickening amount of money for a teddy. So literally, if it looks like it's worth a design, you can price it up quite highly, I'd say. I mean, I'd pay probably a bit too much money for a teddy. So have we got any transfers put onto this?
I can go and find you one.
So again, we're using the foam pad. Have to adjust the pressure again, to be fair. So I'm going to set that back to 3 seconds on both settings. And then go clockwise to increase the pressure. I can't remember how much I did it before. This is where it's good to stay on the same type of teddy at the same time, so you don't have to keep flipping between pressure. Right, let's see what that's looking like. That's 4. Oh, no, it's 7. Way too much. And clockwise again. That's 3. Oh, that's 4. I'm happy with 4. So now we need to set the actual press time back to 15. Is it 15? What transfer are we using?
So I've got some Inktra ones for you there. So just 10 seconds is all you're going to need.
Okay, so we'll change that again. Here are Inktra, was they?
Yeah. These are all available to order through Styles Apparel. Just head to custom.styles.co.uk if you want to get hold of one to try it for yourself. And just to give you a bit of an idea about some of the options, there's loads of different types of bears. There's like literally like 6, 7 different types of bear.
Bears alone.
There's some giant bunnies. You've got some Christmas bears. You've got a kangaroo, a koala bear, a polar bear. Loads of the squidgies. The graduation bear. The panda's nice. The ghost is pretty cool as well.
Ooh,
so
ghost.
Anyone that's looking to do, thinking ahead to next year, think about every single option that you could have. Everything you do, what could I do as a squidgy or a mumbles for, and start making a list of options.
Well, I know
you might be surprised.
Teddy companies do seasonal teddies as well, and they customize them that way. There's new releases constantly, so you can definitely find like autumnal ones, spring, like go off the seasons and stuff.
That's it. Anyone that's doing like lever stuff, you could try adding a graduation bear, or just like a bear that kind of says 2026 on it to go with it. It's another nice option.
I've just pre-pressed that again and go with are these neon?
They are. They're using the Styles exclusive neon inks.
Cool. So we'll place that. I'm just going to go straight in the middle because we've got so many different heat spaces that I might use a different one. And then we're pressing that for 10 seconds.
So anyone that's not tried this, for me, the Inktra transfers are my favourite on the Mumbles and squidgies, because I really like the hand feel of it. I think it feels really nice at the end because they just feel like part of the product. I think they have the softest hand feel, and you get some really nice finishes and effects with them like that.
Yeah, really that's really soft, actually. Kind of part of the garment as well. What garment? Teddy.
Part of the rugby ball, yeah.
Yeah.
And all of these transfers have stretch in them as well, so it means that even if it has a hard life, it'll be fine. So
it's really impressive, actually. Cool.
Like everything else, do wait 24, 48 hours before you wash, stretch, or do anything to these. Hand them to a child if it's for a child, because they will try and break them if they can do. So just give yourself,
Don't do what I just did.
Don't just stretch. I mean, it's fine, but stretch it afterwards.
Well, that's useful for everyone to know, because I didn't know that.
That's it. Yeah, we've got some questions and some comments coming in. Ooh. True Vibe to Clothing saying hello. Can't wait to see us all again at Printwear and Promotion.
Can't wait to see you as well.
So anyone that is still a bit unsure come February time, then we will do some live printing of these on the stand. So come and bring your questions with us.
Birmingham, if you didn't.
Yeah.
If you haven't been before.
I believe the tickets for that are now available to order as well. So if you head to Printwear and Promotion live.co.uk, you can secure your ticket now and come down and see us and learn how to print and everything. Yeah.
That'll be a fun day anyway as well.
Someone else is asking which machine it is you're using today.
So this is the auto open clam press.
Yep.
And is this the 40 by 50 pattern? So, and then we've also got a quick slip on the bottom.
Yeah, so another way you could isolate the areas if you wanted to as well is using some of the smaller patterns on some of the bigger squidgies like the octopus. You could probably use the 18 centimeter round one or the 10 by 10 centimetre to just let it hang off the side if you didn't want to put its head under the heat press as well.
It feels so brutal.
Feel a bit more humane about it.
So now I'm going to press this transfer on. But yeah, the great thing about the auto open is obviously the digital readout and the pressure reading, and also the auto open feature. This time I'm not.
How easy was that?
That's literally so simple. But I'm not going to stretch it this time. I will wait 24 hours, even though tomorrow's Saturday. But yeah, that looks really good.
So just think how easy. I mean, I know that we were at the Garment Lab recently, and so many people were nervous, and they were like, "Can you teach us how to decorate these?" And the thing is, they're really easy to decorate.
Yeah, definitely. Like this is not actually messed up a single one the entire time. So even if you were worried, you can reuse the print space. Oh, I've got a carrier sheet there. Like for instance, in this one, you could use lots of smaller transfers just to test the area and make sure you're happy and confident with it.
Yeah. Do you want to try taking the stuffing out of the dog wraps just to show everyone what it's like? So there you go. See how easy it is to
bottom half
pop in and out.
The head's actually still.
There you go. You could double up as like a puppet as well if you needed to.
If you wanted to. Oh, you can't put your fingers through the arms. Gutted. But yeah, so that's really easy just to take in and out body parts.
So you can see that they're really easy. Much like jackets and bags, these have all been built and manufactured with decoration in mind. It's not an afterthought. They're all been specially manufactured. We've got Scotty from the US team joining us as well. He's on LinkedIn. So good morning, good afternoon to Scotty.
What time is it over there? That because obviously
must be about 7:30 maybe.
In the morning or the evening?
In the morning. Yeah, we've got loads of people on Instagram who've been joining us as well. So I hope this has all been very useful for you. I think there's just so much potential with these, and they're just so easy.
They're literally so easy, and there's so many choices out there. And knowing that you can put any type of transfer or HTV on the Mumbles as well makes it all that more desirable. But yeah, endless opportunities there. And a Christmas one.
You've still got just about enough time to do this in time for Christmas. So maybe anyone who's watching who is decorating for a friend or family, might be too late to sell one, but
Christmas present for someone.
These are all available to order through Styles Apparel on custom.styles.co.uk. So if you were to order one this afternoon, it will be with you by Tuesday. So
that's 23rd. So,
you've got 2 days. You've got time to decorate. So you can make these for a family or friends. Surprise everyone.
I would love to receive one of these.
Everyone that's not done their Christmas shopping, just order loads of Mumbles. There's one for every occasion.
Yeah.
Just put a transfer on with someone's name.
I can say, and we have the fastest turnaround. Am I correct? Transfers.
Yeah, that's it. We'll be printing TCF transfers right up until 8. You can order by 8 a.m. on the 23rd of December. So if you order before 8 a.m. on the 23rd of December, you will receive your transfers on the 24th. So there you go.
What's
last minute Christmas decorating? Get these for all your friends and family.
And it doesn't even take you long when you have to make them, because we haven't been on live for absolutely ages, and this has taken us no time to do how many. So
we've done 4 or 5,
yeah,
and we've been taking our time. We could have done probably 20
a lot more.
Yeah, so they're really easy to get going with. Lots of potential, but I think that's a thank you to everyone that's joined us throughout this year.
Yeah, thank you everybody for sticking with us.
Yeah, have a wonderful Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, and also a Happy New Year, because I don't think we're going live again.
Probably to January.
Yeah, not until January.
Probably the first week of January we'll be live. But we've got lots of stuff. There's loads of stuff on YouTube. We've got some special 2026 podcasts. And
stay up to date with our socials, because we will still be posting throughout the Christmas period, even though we're not going live again.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep your eyes out. If you're not already, obviously follow us on all the platforms. We have LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Reels. Not YouTube Reels, YouTube Shorts, sorry.
Really 12 days of Christmas going on at the moment.
Yeah, 12 days of Christmas going on for some inspiration. But yeah.
I think that's it. I think we'll wish everyone a happy Christmas and we'll finish up
So I hope you have a lovely Christmas, everybody. And thank you for joining.